everyone, my name is Jess and welcome back to my channel. Today I am bringing you my 10,000 simoleon build challenge. This is something I've seen going around YouTube and I decided to actually attempt it, and to be perfectly honest, I did not find it as difficult as some of the other builders might have said it was, although I can kind of see where they're coming from because they usually do like more in-depth crazy builds compared to me. I don't do too many crazy things. But for the most part, this was a pretty easygoing build, guys. I want to say it's completely base game, but don't quote me on that. I'm not positive. I'll have to go double check. And the layout you see right now does end up being the final layout. I do change some stuff and then I change it back. So like whatever happens like for the next 30 seconds, don't worry about it, whatever. This house has 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, and it is a perfect starter home for any sim or a couple. So there is enough room for 2 sims for sure, and I'm sure if you really wanted to, you could, rearrange some things, renovate, do that whole thing, make room for other sims. But, this is a really, really cute house. I'm so proud of this one. In fact, I did this build for this challenge so well, I only had 3 simoleons left at the end of it. I used every little thing I could. I couldn't use the exact amount. Like, I'm sure if I, actually spent, a good solid hour on this and, tried to use every last little penny, I could, but I only spent, I want to say, half an hour, 20 minutes on this. It was not that big of a build, but it was a lot of fun. So, not really much going on right now in the build, just doing some exterior stuff. I do use the move objects cheat, and then I also do kind of the off-grid item, getting into some weird accent there. And I do some off-grid kind of item shifting as well, but I don't think I use any cheats besides those 2. I don't really know if there's any cheats besides those 2 you can really use in builds. I really liked these windows that I put kind of on the what are those called? Extruding? The little sticky out bits. I really enjoyed those windows. I loved them. I thought they were really cute and fit quite nicely. But then I decided to not use them because I'm doing a shorter... I'm speaking in really weird accents today. Because I decided to go with a shorter wall. I just thought it looked kind of weird, kind of going off the grid. Off the wall like that. I'm sure it would have been fine in gameplay, but for some reason that was just really bothering my OCD, and I could not handle that. And since it was my build, I can afford to change things if I want to. So, anyway, how are you guys doing? It's been a while since I brought a speed build out for you. In fact, this is the last speed build I am editing before I go and play some Sims. I'm going to play part of my Dine Out Let's Play, and I also want to get a couple parts of Baby Challenge filmed today because I'm working on a project this weekend. I don't know if I'm going to upload it or not, but I'm going to work on it regardless because that's what you do. That's the thing about being an artist. You make art and you look at it until you hate it, and then you can decide if it's going to be known to the public or not. That's just how it goes. Any fellow artist will totally understand me on that one. And right here is where I kind of go in, even out that wall, and that gives us a little bit more money to use on the rest of the house. The one part I thought that was kind of difficult with this challenge was just the landscaping, because I don't normally put a lot in my landscaping. But because it was a small house, I kind of felt like the need to, but I didn't have enough money to do a lot. So I do some gardening in the front and a little bit in the back corner, but other than that, there's not a lot. But obviously, since you can buy this house, straight out of the Sims, Create a Sim, it cannot talk today. I can never talk. But because you can buy this house straight out of Create a Sim, you can definitely go and change anything you want, add, renovate, put stuff in the yard, get yourself updated appliances, electronics, all that fun stuff. I do put a TV in here, and just kidding, I don't put a telephone in here or anything, like any other electronics. Are there even phones in The Sims 4? I know in The Sims 3 you can get phones, but I'm not sure if there are any in The Sims 4. Maybe there's not even any in The Sims 3. Maybe I'm thinking of The Sims Free Play. There's too many Sims games. speaking of Sims games, I went to my local kind of used bookstore, and they have games and, music and stuff too. And I found some Sims 3 expansion packs in the gallery. I found some Sims 3 expansion packs in one of the little cubbies. So, I have officially gotten myself quite a few more Sims expansion packs to play with, and I'm thinking about doing kind of like a Throwback Thursday Sims 3 Let's Play kind of thing, where I go through different Sims packs on Thursdays. I haven't really figured out what I want to do for that, and I definitely want to get farther in my current Sims 4 LPs. I keep saying I'm gonna get work done, but I've been so busy. I've been working, I have finals next week, life is just really busy. Anyone else just feel like you never get a break? I've been just constantly go, 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 and it's just, it's Friday. By the time this goes up, though, it'll be Saturday, or maybe it'll be Friday. I don't know. Depends when I upload it, and how good my Wi-Fi is working today. What else do I want to talk about in this build? So as you can see, I kind of went for neutral colors throughout the build. The most colorful pieces, I'd say, are the couch and maybe the walls in the bedroom. I wanted to use yellow in the bedroom because yellow is a happy color. Oh, I also do a hint of yellow out in the living room as well. I've really been enjoying the color yellow lately. I used to be really not a big fan of the color yellow in general, and since I've really started building in The Sims, I've really, really enjoyed it a lot. I love the color yellow now. It's kind of weird. My favorite color has always been green, like emerald green, and lately I've just been like, oh, yellow is beautiful. Although I don't think I'd ever wear yellow. I don't think yellow looks good on me in my skin tone because I'm pale. I am paler than sand, and if you don't believe me, I have pictures on my Instagram of me on the beach, and I'm literally paler than sand. So, yeah. Right now I'm going up and doing some landscaping. I think I'm going into terrain paint. I'm making a little kind of front porch area. I wanted to do kind of a front porch without actually spending any simoleons, so I used terrain paint because terrain paint is my best friend. And then I put some planters there, so that's kind of like a little skill item for your sim. I think that's the only skill item I actually placed in the build, and that one's just a pretty generic kind of overall nice little skill to get into. It's a very handy skill. Whenever I play my Sims, Sims 3, Sims 4, whatever it be, I always have at least one of my Sims have the gardening skill, usually for the main purpose of getting food, because it's less simoleons out of your pocket when you have to go to make meals, because if you just have an apple tree, you can make them eat fruit salad all day, every day, and they will not die. And they can't really complain about it either, because they don't really complain about repeating meals. I personally in real life will not usually will not eat the same meal 2 times in a row, or 2 times in a single day. I'll eat it every day, but once a day. Excuse me, I just had a really weird yawn hiccup thing. Oh no, I'm yawning again because I just said yawn. What else? Oh, there's a lot of videos I have to edit. I have main channel videos to edit tonight too. There's just a lot to get done. It's a busy night, guys. Busy night. I've been really focusing on YouTube lately just because I feel like it's been a good outlet for me and getting kind of de-stressed. Not stressed, definitely not stressed, but getting de-stressed. Oh, and I put a bin outside! Look at me. I never put mailboxes or bins in here, ever. There you go. That's something I've heard from other YouTubers too, everyone always forgets the bins and the mailboxes. So I'm glad I'm not the only one, to be honest. And right here is where you kind of see we're starting to run out of simoleons, and I realize I have more than I thought I'd need, so that's when I kind of go in and add some plants and landscaping, and I add lots of flowers and make it beautiful, because I love me some flowers. It's kind of funny, because in real life, my house has zero, whoa, kind of just tripped off of my chair that I'm sitting on. This has been an eventful recording session, and it's only 9 minutes long. Oh. Man, what was I saying? I was saying something about flowers. Oh yeah, my actual house in real life has zero landscaping, flowers and plants outside of it. I have some plants in the front, and we sometimes plant flowers in a little flower bed kind of off to the side of the house, but we don't really have a lot of gardening, pretty gardening, you know what I mean? It's not really well thought out. I personally don't think it is. I mean, sorry, no offense to anyone in my family that planted it, But we're already to the screenshots, so I guess that means I'm going to have to stop talking now, and I hope you guys did enjoy this video, even though it kind of was me just rambling on about stuff. If you did like it, give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe so you never miss a Let's Play or a speed build or any video in general. Check out my social media. All that stuff will be in the in the description box below. And I hope you have a lovely day. I will see you all later, guys. I love you very much, and bye! Bye, guys.